Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Danny. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I got a quick video today. It's going to be one single card in this envelope right here. But the interesting thing about this is my first card for this player. And for many people, this player is the biggest player that they collect. And so this is a pretty big deal for me, although it's not a single player card. It is a multiplayer card, but it's still a big deal, and it's something I'm going to get to add to the 1960 set. Who it is, you'll find out here momentarily. Stay tuned. Okay, so if you're not familiar, I am building this 1960 vintage album with cards from the 1960 set. It was an album that a little kid started. Looks like they had the whole set. I say little kid because if you look in the very back of it, it looks like a little kid's handwriting. You know, and it could have been a teenager, but you know, I visualize it being a little kid in my head. So anyhow, I am trying to focus on cards 1 through 216 because right now that's what will fit in this album. I do have a second album, but it's going to take a total of 3 to build this whole set. And so being that is the case, I'm trying to focus on cards that I have or that I need in cards 1 through 216. This card right here fit the bill, and it is of one of the biggest names in the hobby. And again, a first for me, and we're gonna have just a reveal of this card here momentarily. It looks like they've got some paper built in there and some nice blue tape. So let's see if we can't get this off. An interesting thing about this card is the technique. Gosh, I just can't wait. Is the technique I used, and I'll share that technique with you here as we get into this little package. I anymore about can't stand the way people package things. It's like we're trying too hard. But let's do a reveal on this card. Looks like they sent a card there, so you can kind of see a little bit of the card. But let's flip this around, and it is the Rival All-Stars Mickey Mantle and Boyer card, excuse me. This is my first Mickey Mantle. And just amazed. Mickey Mantle and Ken Boyer. This is card number 160 in the set. I don't believe this card is creased at all. I'm kind of looking at it in the sheen. It's supposed to be in pretty good shape. Corners look nice. The centering left to right is off a little bit. But anyhow, I mentioned the technique on this. So one of the things that I do, and I know a lot of people do this, is on eBay you find a card. We all look at the listings, right? I think John, Wade Boggs fan, talked about how we look at listings and we kind of check out the pictures. He did a video recently talking about the pictures that people share on their eBay listings, especially when they don't share the back. So you look at how many are listed out there and you do a price comparison. You're shopping. You're trying to get the best value you can. And I found one that I thought, this is about a $40 card. I found one that was right at 40 bucks. And so what I did is I decided to watch it. And what happened is a couple of days later, the seller came back and offered it to me at a deal at basically $35. And so took $5 off, and ultimately that's what I was hoping for, being a $40 card and free shipping. I didn't want to be in it any more than that, and I think all in is like 38 bucks, something like that. So I'm incredibly proud to have been able to find this card. So having said that, let's get this dude an album. Stay tuned. I'm gonna get that set up. Alright guys, so we're going to open this album up. Does anybody else feel like every time you get your camera out and you start filming, that's when the dogs bark or when your neighbors cut grass or something along those lines? Sure what it feels like for me. So let me figure out where we are right here in count 108. This is card 160. So we're a couple of pages away from where we need to be. 153. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So this is a page that does not have very many cards on it, and I got a big mess going on over here. So down here in the corner, and 161, 162, 162, 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 2 is 9, that's divisible by 9, so that's how you can check if you are at the end of the page. So we're going to take this card out, and in fact I want to, well, I'll take a picture of it later, but we're going to make sure we've got this lined up on our page like we need it to be. The orientation for the card in the penny saver is correct, and so now we're going to make sure we have an idea and understanding where that card should be centered on the form. I'm very thankful that I'm able to chip away at a couple of cards, or at least a card on this form. Looks like on this page, it looks like we've only got 1 or 2 cards from this page. And you can see that these discs don't always do what we want them to do as far as peeling this stuff off. And goodness. Recently cut my nails, so, well, and that one basically peeled off, so we'll try it again. Alright, mash that down. Sorry for the delay, guys. Alright, let's stop. Okay, wouldn't you know, I got it on my very next try. So we got the backer peeled off of our disc there. And again, what we're trying to do is trying to make sure we've got it kind of centered up here. It's difficult when you don't have many on the same page. But there you go. As I drop stuff, Mickey Mantle and Ken Boyer. Card number 160 added to the set. So again, got a long way to go, but man, it's really coming together. So maybe let me know in the comments what your first Mantle card was. My understanding is he still got an all-star card and a base player card in this set that I'll have to pick up sometime over the next 10 years. So, but that's it, dude. It's in there. It's part of my collection now, so I'm super proud to have it. But yeah, let me know what the first Mantle card you have was, or if you even have one. I mean, up until today, I didn't have one at all. So if you don't feel bad. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a nice comment down below. As always, peace out. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.